My name is Kazuki Shikimori, and I'm 17 years old. I'm a normal high school student attending Aoi Academy, and my genes will give birth to the greatest magician in history. But I used up all my magic, so my body turned to ash and disappeared. All that's left of me is a ghost. In spite of that, Yuna, Kuriko, and Rin have stayed right here by my side, even though I can't do anything.
If you doubt me, proceed as you wish. But if this goes past the point of no return, you'll be the ones left crying. Liar! I'll say it again. The instant you restore Kazuki Shikimori's ashes and he regains his human form, he will lose his memory. He'll forget about you and everyone else he knows. He'll forget everything.
Shikimori, what should I do now?
He really has turned out quite well.
Hey!
Well, good morning, dear. Rise and shine.
Morning, Yuna.
How do you feel today?
Not bad, thanks, but then...
Oh, yes, this feels very nice.
Hold on, you two! This is embarrassing!
Now, there's nothing to be embarrassed about.
That's the truth. Somehow, Kazuki, just looking at your body makes me feel so happy. Kuriko, you're getting dangerously close to my Kazuki!
Oh, come on, what's the problem? It's not like he's an exhaustible resource, you know.
No, that is not allowed. Kazuki belongs to me alone. Why can't you understand that, Kuriko?
What I do with Kazuki is my own business, okay?
Rin!
Listen to this, Rin. Kuriko was just touching my Kazuki all over the place, even though I asked her to stop.
So, Rin, all that's left to recover are your ashes, right? I wonder how we're going to restore those to Kazuki.
Well, let's see. How'd you return the ones you had, Kuriko? Kazuki, could it be you and Kuriko did something on that balcony you can't tell me about?
No, it's not like that at all, I swear!
He's absolutely right. Since all of us are here together, why don't we go out somewhere?
Answer me now! I'm telling you, it was nothing new. Or please, we all go out together, then we might be able to spot an opportunity to return Rin's ashes. Never mind that, just tell me what you did! Please! Hey, Rin, you'd like to go out now, wouldn't you?
Rin!
That would be fine.
What did you say?
I said, if you're looking for Miss Kuriko, she left with the others a short while ago.
Why, I cannot believe you forgot your promise to me. When you give your word, it better mean something. I will teach you the consequences of forgetting a promise.
Awesome! Go!
Let's go play that.
Man, there sure are a lot of couples here, aren't there?
Well, of course there are. This center is an institution with middle school and high school students in this area.
Is that so? I didn't know that. Okay then, Kazuki. Next time, let's come here together. Oh, I know. Why don't you go on a date with Rin right now, huh? Kazuki, you are not allowed to do that. I am your wife, and that would be too timing, Kazuki. Do you understand me?
Now, there's no problem, is there? How about on a probationary basis under our supervision?
Why?
Because, there might be a chance to restore the rest of Kazuki's ashes, that's why.
I'll allow it, just this one.
Off you go.
Yeah. Well, so, what do you want to do, Ren? How about we play a game, okay? Why don't we try this one first?
What is this?
Oh, it's easy. All you have to do is step on the lit up panels and keep up. I'll do it first so you can see how it works. Uh-oh.
No way.
All right, then. This one should be okay.
You're not very good.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right. Okay, then. Why don't we go in the booth and have our pictures taken?
Oh, geez, they just aren't getting into it.
I'm jealous.
I think I'll help things along a little bit by using some of my power. Hey, you two, don't be shy. You can get closer than that.
No, they can't! I'm the only one who's allowed to get that close to Kazaki!
You know you're not supposed to interfere with them!
It's everyone else who's interfering!
What are you talking about?
Stop sitting in the way, Kuriko!
Get out of here!
There's not another ride on me! Alright? Quick, down my hair!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Rin. Here, sorry they didn't come out too well. Gosh, they look like spirit photos, don't they? Sorry about that.
Here's your order.
Huh? We're supposed...
To drink this?
Oh, I won't let you do it! That's just too much! Come on, let's wake up Rin and restore Kazuki's ashes!
Hey, what is it? What's the matter, Rin?
Sorry.
Hold on, Rin!
Kazuki!
Yuna, wait. Let them be alone for a while. But they're both easily embarrassed, so we're just getting in the way. It's okay. We are going to follow them, right?
Ren!
Shikimori.
I'm sorry, Ren. You took the time to go out with me and everything, but it hasn't gone well at all.
It is not your fault.
It is my fault. Since my body ended up in this condition, all I've done is cause trouble for everybody. I'm sorry I put you through this awful experience.
No, you are wrong. It is because of me that you used up your precious magic in the first place. Don't you see? The fault is mine.
That just isn't true! I chose to use my magic!
You ought to know I am right.
Rin, look, if it's about my ashes, don't worry about it so much.
Do you not wish to regain your human form?
Well, I'd like to, but Rin, I certainly don't want you to feel rushed or anything. And besides, I thought that perhaps the reason you've been down recently might be because of my ashes.
That is not the case.
I'm glad. You see, I've been thinking. When I get my body back, I want to do something for everyone I've worried. Yuna, Kuriko, and you too, Rin. Oh, I know! How about we have a do-over of today's date, okay? If you're not opposed to it, that is. Okay then, once my body's restored, it's a promise.
Are you really able to make promises?
Why would you ask me something like that, if I'm able to make promises? Something is wrong.
Really, nothing is wrong.
Hey, Ren, would you mind lending me your katana?
What for?
Never mind that. It's pretty heavy, huh?
But why?
It's all right. Most of my body has returned now, so if I focus, I need to increase my stamina to prepare for when I get all my body back. And besides, I've always wanted to do some real training, and I wasn't able to do very much when Shunji was here. What's the matter, Ren?
I want to go buy something to drink.
In that case, I'll just keep doing practice swings until you get back, okay?
Take care.
I promise. If I can keep doing these practice swings until you get back, Ren, will you listen to my request?
Request?
Mm-hmm.
Do as you wish.
Thanks.
Not you. Again.
Should you have made a promise like that? What do you mean? I felt just awful about it, but I listened in. It sounded like you made 2 promises. If Shikimori gets his body back, things will be very interesting. And you made him that promise, knowing that you couldn't keep it.
Not true.
Well, what happened then?
Not true!
I see. It looks like you've already decided. How very sensible of you. Oh, by the way, I know this isn't my business, but it would be best for you not to return to him.
Jeez, this is so irritating.
Hang on! Can I call?
Oh, hello.
For goodness sake, what on earth are you doing out here with that thing? I mean, why do you think we're letting the 2 of you be alone in the first place?
Even though I do understand, I have been worried. Oh, that's right. Have a look at this, Kazuki. You know those pictures we took back at the arcade? Don't you think that ours came out clearer than the ones you took with Rin?
I don't think I can tell any real difference.
Of course there's a difference, Kazuki.
Maybe. But they're all the same, because I'm out of focus.
That's fine then. Why don't we compare mine to Rin's? I'll go borrow them
If you're
now.
looking for Ren, she'll be back soon.
I need to see them right now.
She really does hate losing.
She does.
Honestly, Kazuki, how long are you going to keep swinging that thing?
Well, I promised Ren that I would keep doing this until she returned.
Oh, a promise. I feel like I've forgotten about something.
Elizabeth! Have you finally remembered? Hurry up!
Where's Rin? Oh, where'd she go?
There you are, Rin! So, Rin, about the pictures from earlier, I'd like to borrow them for a bit.
Oh. What's wrong? I am sorry. Please tell Shikimori that I was called home on urgent business. Poor Rin.
Hold on, cut that out.
Oh, I feel better, but this was all your fault to begin with, you know? You're the one who forgot her promise, after all.
Does that mean it's okay for you to do all this?
I don't see why not. You can just fix it all with your magic in a snap.
Hang on, Kazuki. You're still doing that?
I promised Ren that I would.
Kazuki! Rin has a... What are you doing, Kazuki?
You know, where'd Rin go?
Something urgent came up.
You heard her. Now knock it off already.
Oh, Ren's going to come back. After all, we made a promise.
Does that mean you've been doing this the whole time? Please stop, you're overexerting yourself.
But I made a promise.
Rin isn't going to come back, so please stop now.
She'll come back.
Kazuki!
Boy, you really are being stubborn about this. You know we're going to go look for Rin. That's the only way we can get him to stop.
Right.
He's a handful.
Kariko! Rin!
Please stop, Shikimori. You and I will never...
I promised her I would. You're back.
You have won So what is your request?
I'd like for you to smile, Rin.
To what?
I mean, you haven't seemed very happy lately, and, well, that's my fault, isn't it?
You mean that you did this to yourself? For a stupid request like that? You fool.
This isn't what you promised. I wanted you to smile.
That was my promise. Shikimori. Ashes.
I'll say it again. The instant you restore Kazuki Shikimori's ashes and he regains his human form, he will lose his memory.
You will... Shikimori! Promise me! Do not forget anything, okay? I see.
It's come back! Wow, thanks a lot, Ren! Huh? What's the matter?
Kazuki! You got the last of your ashes and now you're human again, aren't you?
Oh, yes, skin-to-skin contact really is the best, right, Kazuki? Hey, what's wrong with Yuna?
What are you doing to him, Kuriko?
Calm down, Yuna!
What's wrong? It's not like he's an inexhaustible resource, you know.
As his wife, I cannot allow this to continue.
Why? That's all you ever say.
I am his wife, so that can't be helped. Now, can you?
Just say you are, that's all.
Not true. I am. Kazuki! Kazuki!
I wonder how everyone's doing.
He kept it. What do you suppose is going on? He should have gotten the last of his ashes from you, Ren, and yet Kazuki
Look,
still...
there's no need to worry because he's gotten all of his ashes back now.
That's true. The next episode of Maburaho is We Were Seen!
I brought some Yatsuhashi.
Huh?